Welcome to the podcast hosted by two best friends called Staying Relevant. Yes, it is hosted by me, Sam Thompson, and Peter, James, Jonathan, Joseph, Jeremiah Wicks.
This episode will contain swearing. If you don't like it, go yourself. This is Monday's episode, which you'll be able to watch on a Wednesday on YouTube. And then there'll be a bonus episode with a very special guest, which you'll be able to listen to on a Thursday and watch on a Sunday, which means that you can catch us on a
Monday, Wednesday.
Few updates. Sam, you might as well start the first one.
Well, everybody. We come to you bearing gifts. Now, we know you're going to be very excited about this one. Yes, that is right. Me and Pete Wicks have broken another world record. The most amount of eggs smashed in 30 seconds.
It was an interesting day. Joanne was back. We both love Joanne. Sam and Joanne have a very special relationship because they see each other all the time at the minute.
We do.
Well, not just Joanne, the other Guinness World Record people, because you've also broken another world record in the same week. That's 2 in 1 week.
2 in a week, baby! That's right, but it wasn't as special. It wasn't as special as the eggs. I'm going to put it out there right now.
So you might remember that at the start of the year, Sam wanted to have broken 7 world records and be the holder of 7 world records. You're currently sitting at how many?
4.
So there are only 3 world records to go before Sam has hit his magnificent 7.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes peeled for that.
But now I want more.
Well, then we'll have to change the name of the entire thing that we're doing. So the magnificent, however many it ends up being, there's a magnificent amount of records being broken. That's the new name of the segment.
It was so fun. I loved it. This is like such a fun thing to do with the family, I feel like, breaking a world record. And I didn't realise this, you can make your own records. As long as they haven't been done, you can do it yourself. It's great.
Yeah. So if you and the family are wondering what to do this Sunday, perhaps just call up Guinness World Records. They'll pop round. It's not always Joanne. Sometimes you'll get Glenn. But they'll pop round. It's as easy as that. You can just think of a record and break it.
Just like Joanne broke her toe, actually, at my house.
Was it at your house?
No. Sorry, it was before the house.
We didn't injure Joanne.
I didn't injure Joanne. It was before she came to the house, and she actually came, and I offered her an ibuprofen, and I offered some ice as well to put onto the toe injury. And then she spartaned and trooped through to the very end.
She literally just cracked on. We got it done, and she popped herself off to A&E.
She did. She literally left ours to go to A&E.
So, but Joanne, we love you. Also, another little update. The O2 is gearing up. Lots of things are in motion currently, including merch.
That is right. We have merch, baby.
No, we don't.
We're going to have merch.
Potentially. What are we going to have?
We're going to have Pete's face on the front and Pete's butt cheeks on the back of T-shirts.
We're not going to have that at all. Why would my arse be on the back of a T-shirt?
Well, because, I don't know, you're front and back, innit?
But my arse isn't on my back.
That's very
sort of in the arse area, isn't it?
All right.
So trousers with my arse
Oh
on.
my God, we should make trousers with Pete's butt on them.
And so you can buy no trousers with my arse on them because we're not making them. But merch is going to be available.
It's a big week for Peter, James, Jonathan. You were back at Dogs Trust this week, sir, and you have a little bit of news for us.
So for Dog's Sake, obviously aired at the start of this year, but we are back with Series 2. Series 3 and a Christmas special. So I'm back to filming this week, which has been fucking amazing. It's the best job in the world. It genuinely is my favourite thing to do. I just get to spend all my time with the fucking dogs. And I can't believe that they commissioned a Series 2, Series 3 and a Christmas
special. It did unbelievably well. You should be incredibly proud of yourself.
It's just so I hope everyone watches again because I would like to keep doing it. It's my favourite thing in the world. But you should come down as well. We need to get you actually down to film with the dogs. I've never seen you with a dog.
I would love that. Do you know what? I was actually with a dog recently. I was the only one it barked at. Everyone else, about 20 people in that room, I walk in, barks at me. The owner of the dog goes, "Oh, it just means he likes you." And then the other 3 people walk in, it goes up to them, licks them, and she goes, "Oh my God, he obviously really likes you because he didn't bark." And I was like, "You fucking bitch."
Are people actually just cat people and dog people?
I don't know. I've always been a dog man until I got 2 cats. And then I've now sort of turned
And do you think the dogs realise that?
I don't know.
Do you think that's weird? Do you think maybe no?
Nah, this guy's changed his allegiance.
He's all about the cats.
But I am actually, to be fair, because I am now a full-time cat dad, I feel like they could probably smell it on me. I feel like they can smell the cat on me. But I would love to come down. I've never been. You've taken your Vita, you've taken the team. I want to come down and introduce myself to some of the geezers. Geezers being the dogs and lasses.
Okay, all right. How would you introduce yourself to the dogs?
Come here, you little fucker. Come here.
Okay.
Whoa, that's a good tongue.
If you were a dog, what sort of dog would you be?
No, not tongue. That's a good tail. So I imagine they're licking my face right now. And I'm like, oh, that's a nice one.
So
Come here.
So in your head, if you close your eyes, you're meeting the dog and you're saying, "Come here, you little fucker."
What dog is it, first of all?
Let's say, how would you introduce yourself to? And I'm going to give you some breeds then.
All right.
How would you introduce yourself to a elderly Chihuahua?
Last legs. No, I wouldn't say that. I'm thinking it in my head. I'd probably be like, "Hey, little man, how are you? Come here." And then I'd be like, do you need to jump up? And they'd probably be like, no, he's broken his leg. Can I pick him up?
Broken his leg?
Okay.
Why have you given him ailments that he doesn't have?
Well, I don't know. He's old. Just got a milky eye. That's cute. That's lovely.
Eric's got a milky eye.
Come here. And I'd be like, but then I'd be like, oh, that's sweet. That was a kiss on the head.
Okay.
Another little Chihuahua.
All right. So that's how you elderly Chihuahua. All right. Now imagine, close your eyes for me.
All right.
So how would you introduce yourself to a young, boisterous Rottweiler?
I actually want a Rottweiler, so this is quite, I'd be like, all right, come here. I don't know why I think it's like a geezer, but like I feel like it'd be like, you've got to treat it with some sort of like, it's got to respect you.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, if it's called like Rocky, come here. Good boy.
Nice, good boy. We like that. What about a quite a shy dog de Bordeaux?
Okay, don't know what the dog breed is, but a shy dog.
Very big Mastiff type, ginger, slobbery, very slobbery.
Can they sense fear?
It depends. That's the dog de Bordeaux there.
Bloody hell.
It's my favourite dog breed.
Do they shag you? Sorry, not like.
Are you asking for a friend or?
As in like, I've seen you getting humped by a few dogs in for dog's sake, and I'm just like, that's a big dog, and I'm just worried that would like overpower me.
No, it might overpower, but you're going to be the boss, aren't you? You're going to show him that you're an alpha.
Mate, when have I ever been an alpha?
No, but it's different. Yeah, but that's in.
If we were a pack of dogs, what would we be?
You and I.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what the alpha thing actually within wolf packs and animals is actually slowly being debunked at the minute.
Really?
And it might not necessarily be a factual piece of information. But anyway, that's another fucking story and something that will bore.
One last question.
Will bore everyone to tears.
If you were a dog, what would you be?
If I was a dog, what would I be? Oh, I'd be some sort of fucking street dog that is.
Mongrel.
People aren't entirely sure whether it's friendly or not. They aren't entirely sure what diseases it potentially has.
Yeah.
No one would necessarily give it a chance, but if you did, then
it would love you.
It would love you.
Yeah, you've got like the manky sort of like, you know that mangy fur?
I'd have two milky eyes.
And then what would I be?
You would be.
I'd be with you on the street.
No, you'd be sort of a Pomeranian type.
The little one, the fluffy little one.
Well, because you've had a glow up, so quite pretty to look at. You would be probably held in an older man's arms who wears hot pants.
An older man's arms?
Yeah.
Carried in on a cushion?
Yeah, something like that. And I think that would be maybe a little bit yappy, and people aren't sure but actually it's the happy yap.
Yeah.
You'd be happy yapping.
And then if someone came for me, I'd run behind the street dog. I'd be like, save me.
Probably, and then you'd realise that you run behind the street dog and he's died.
Yeah, he just hasn't moved.
On the curb and is slowly having his eyes eaten out by maggots.
On a serious note though, man, I know how much this means to you. This is huge. And actually, I think our listeners have been a massive part of tuning into this show. So maybe a little thank you to the people at home who've kept this going.
And do you know what? Normally I say no to the thank yous, but yeah, no, it does mean an awful lot to me. I've taken it. It took me a long time to try and get this off the ground, and to have been blessed to have done the first series, let alone doing two more and a Christmas special, and that's thanks to UK TV and BBC Studios as well, because it is genuinely my dream. And I've got a slightly bigger role in this one as well, because I'm also the associate producer on it.
Bloody hell, Pete's going to be behind the camera. He's always had a face behind the camera.
I have actually, yeah. I'm getting to the age now where I do need a face behind the camera. Honestly, it's going to be coming soon. I can't give you the exact date, but I'm going to be filming all over summer. And if you follow my socials, then you'll see some of the behind the scenes stuff from there. But yeah, massive fucking thing for me. I'm just very, very proud of it and very excited to get back to Dogs Trust. Shout out to Dogs Trust.
3 seasons, but I that leads us quite nicely actually into season 2 of Coachella. Pete.
Season 2?
Yeah, there's weekend 2 of Coachella.
Is it not fucking over?
No, we're in season 2 now. This is where it really kicks off.
How is it still? How long does
this
it go on
is
for?
where it really kicks off, Peter.
So it's the second. So does it go on all through the week?
No, it's 2 weekends.
So you can even go on the first. What is the second weekend just for the? Like, is that the shit one?
No, second weekend's actually even bigger than the first.
Which is why none of the influencers are there.
Which is exactly why, because I
So
think the
all
first
the
is cheaper.
actual people.
Yeah.
So the actual Coachella weekend is the second week. The one before that is just for people to take pictures in front of a Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
So basically, they do all the promo for the second weekend in the first week. Right. Okay. So what happens on the second week then? What's
Much the same, to be fair, but loads of new outfits.
okay? So what? Just sort of different coloured cowboy hats.
Different coloured cowboy hats, loads of vests.
Love a vest. You love a vest at the
I
minute.
do like a vest. Pete, I've actually got some news for you.
What?
I have been in contact with some people about Coachella. No one knows this. I'm the only one who knows this.
Okay, so we can take this as this probably isn't true.
I have been in contact with people about Coachella. Do you fancy it?
No.
No, don't just rub your head. Genuinely think about it. Us, Ferris wheel, cowboy hats, backless chaps if we want it. I'm just saying, I think we should do it. I think I'll put it into the universe for you and just leave it there with you.
On the first or second weekend?
The first weekend. I want to go with all the influencers.
Do we?
Yes.
What
Couple of single Pringles.
It's next year.
I think we just sort of like wheel ourselves up to a couple of influencers and be like, hey, honey.
It's next year, and I would hope at that point, you never know, we might have settled down at some point. We're a year away from this, and we're already expecting us both to be single and still just loitering around the influencers at a festival where they're all in cowboy hats. I mean, you could literally
Loitering is such a horrible word for a couple of single geezers.
So, especially 2 singles, because at that point I'll be pushing 40. So
Are you going to lie about your age at all? If we're at Coachella and there's a couple of honeys, right?
Yeah.
And they're taking some photos next to the Ferris wheel, and we sort of like saunter over to them.
Yeah.
Right? We like dance over to them.
Dance over.
Yeah, of course.
Because that's our kind of trademark. I don't know if you know, but when Sam and I go out, we like to dance over to a couple of honeys on occasion.
How would we dance? How would you dance over to a couple of
Well,
girls?
I know what you do. You do the fucking thing that you do. And then I would just walk behind slowly with a face like a melted Wellington boot.
Right, ladies?
Yeah, no, you'd say, hello, cheekers.
What would you say?
Can I get you a White Claw? And I'd say, I'm really sorry, it's his first time. And I don't just mean at Coachella, he's never had sex. And that would be that. Then we would probably have security call us. Security would manhandle us out. At some point, my cowboy hat would fall off. I'd get quite angry and then try and climb back in to retrieve it. That's how I see Coachella going in my mind.
That sounds epic to me.
For the both of us. We would then probably just end up some dingy little bar somewhere round the corner where I'll get blind drunk and you'll try and make friends with people. Probably at some point end up on stage doing a little bit of free poetry and just whatever pops into your head, along with some expressional dance. The team at that point will then beg to go home. Josh, hopefully, we will have lost. And then we'll all fly home and then crack on.
Yeah, that sounds fucking great. I want to make our way on stage, or at least backstage.
Is there even a stage? Because
Yeah.
I've not seen anyone perform anywhere. I don't know. I just feel like it's lots of people taking pictures in a field.
Question for you. Glasto, thoughts?
Yeah, full of piss.
Yeah, but do you fancy it? We could go there.
Oh,
That's coming up.
Oh,
Get into the crowds.
no.
Why?
You tried to make me go Glastonbury, not last year, the year before, I think. Yeah. And then said, no, don't worry, I've sorted it. I've got a concierge thing. It'll just be the £20,000 for the ticket because we'll be glamping, but it's all they could get. But it was absolutely fine. I think we were staying in some sort of bouncy castle or something. I don't know what it was. But
You're not a festival guy.
I've never been to a festival.
Right, content right there. Okay, Pete Wicks goes to a festival.
I couldn't think of anything worse.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Okay, so Coachella, just no. no.
Right, fine. That's on the.
Look at Instagram, and then you'll know why I mean no.
Okay, fine. Park Coachella.
Glastonbury, I'll do time if someone throws piss at me.
Why do you keep coming back to piss?
Because that's what happens at Glastonbury. You go and
they
and
lob
it's more
bottles
music.
of piss.
People lob bottles of piss. If someone hits me with a bottle of piss, then I'll take out a jugular.
Oh my God. Can we actually also, I want to not glamp with you. I want to tent it with like thousands of people, just me and you sharing a tent. People pissing on our tent and it just hitting Pete's head. Like the hard water just hitting Pete's head.
No, because what'll happen is I'll say to you, listen, let's just fucking
ease ourselves in.
Just go quietly, fucking find a little space in the corner and that and whack up the two, man. And then what'll happen is at some point, if I fall asleep, you'll probably get a poster and say Pete Wicks sleeps here, and then during the night,
picket fence.
During the night, I'll be clubbed to death by a load of blokes from Leeds who then beat me to a pulp and piss on my head. So Glastonbury for me, probably a no.
Sounds fucking.
Do they still do V Festival? Is that a thing?
No, I don't think so.
No, that died a death, did it?
I think we should take Pete to Glasgow and have a flag with Pete Wicks sleeps here and wave it round. And also, they don't let you sleep. People will play. They'll throw like stereos around so you can't sleep.
They throw stereos.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'll throw punches around and then see who fucking sleeps. Absolutely ridiculous. No, I don't think festivals are a place where I should be.
Porta potties as well. That's the only place you can go to the loo.
No, absolutely not. Again, that to me just that signals you're blinded at that point. All right, you're in a coffin of shit. All right, because what will happen there?
Have you heard what happened?
Oh, absolutely. As soon as people see me fucking going there, even you'll go, come on, lads, let's push it over. I know that. All right, and then it will be you and a rugby team from Swansea pushing me over in a fucking portaloo at the side. I'll come out covered in the blue ink, covered in shit, and covered in piss. And I'll think, should have gone Coachella and worn a cowboy hat.
Oh my God!
So I don't think that's one for me either.
Oh, we got to go.
I think probably stay away. I'm happy for staying relevant. You guys will go.
Oh no, we've got to go
To Glastonbury. You should all take Sam to Glastonbury.
If I can get us a couple of cheap £20,000 tickets, we should definitely go.
I mean, utterly, like, it's honestly wild.
Oh my God, the idea of Pete getting bullied by like some 18-year-olds where they're pushing the porta potty around.
You can just imagine me inside it. Fuck off!
Yeah. If I ever get
Wait
out
till
of
I get out of here! No.
We'll put a pin in that one because I think that could be a good one. Any listeners who are going to Glasgow, all right, I want you to let us know, message us, and we're going to get a massive Glastonbury flag made with Pete's face on it, and I want you to be waving it at the pyramid stage. Let us know if you're going. We're going to send you our own flag.
Okay, well, I mean, I had no agreement on this. That's literally just been added to this. And I can already tell what you fuckers will do. You can guarantee that's a picture of me looking miserable having a
Or it's going to be one of the ones you've edited.
Yeah, it'll be the edited one where I've got a forehead bigger than fucking like Conehead.
Oh my God.
Well, excellent. So,
but we'll be there. We've got to try. We've got to try and get there.
So basically, festivals aren't for me. But if you know of a festival that you think I'll enjoy, also message in.
Oh my God.
Because maybe there is something that I might enjoy, but currently not really about the festival thing. Have you ever been to a festival?
Yeah, I went to Lost Village. And actually, well, I think
isn't that all just posh people on drugs?
No, it's up north. And
Lost Village, what one's that?
It was. It's like a.
Is it a rave?
Yeah, no, it's like a. They make a wonderland, and it's pretty weird. It's pretty trippy. Yeah, and that's the one where I actually got woken up by someone. It's actually happened to me. I think I've told you this, where someone pissed on my head.
Okay, so there we go. So how are we trying to sell, let's get Pete to a festival? It literally happened to you.
Someone
and you still want to go to a festival?
I've not told you this.
I don't think so.
Someone pissed on my head. I literally was asleep and I woke up to someone pissing on my tent. They didn't know my head was there and they were pissing on the side of my tent and I just was getting slapped by the water of someone pissing on my head.
Even if you didn't know it was you or you didn't know something, why would you piss on someone's head? Where's the respect?
Oh, mate, there's no respect at festivals.
No.
Oh my God, I've got so many ideas. I've got so many ideas.
Absolutely not. It's not for me.
As I say, we'll put a pin in it.
Not
stick a pin in it. We'll see where we get to.
So anyway, look, that's that. Now we have to get onto this because it's been a big fucking week for you.
Yeah.
Like a big fucking week. Should we, let's start from the beginning, shall we?
Okay. I never normally have a big week, actually. This is new.
Do you know what? Put your iPad down and just buckle in, because there's a lot fucking happening here.
Strap on, baby.
Because we're going to run down Sam's busy week. You've been on the radio for a long time now, doing the evenings.
Yeah.
But you've moved on.
We have. I've moved on now. I'm one of you.
You're part of the weekend crew.
And I love it.
On Saturday afternoons, you still on Hits Radio. Talk us through it.
I absolutely love it. It's so fun.
What's your slot?
So I'm 9 till 12. The weekend audience is so great as well. I love them. There's so much interaction. And
9 till 12 in the morning?
9 till 12 in the morning.
Right.
On Hits Radio every Saturday. And please do tune in, because we have a lot of fun. Unlike Pete, I don't have the blessing of having a co-pilot, so it is just me. And my poor producer Chris, who it's a very interactive show, put it that way. I like all your messages in, you send voice notes and all this kind of stuff, and I like to play the risky game of not actually proofreading them first and then just playing them on the radio. And it's quite fun.
How can you do, like...
Well, I just do it without him noticing.
So have you had any bad ones then?
No, but I did have a guy who was about to say... he was singing a song, actually, and I think there was a swear in the song, and I cut it off. Yeah, I have guys singing to me.
Is that part of a segment? Do you ask them for songs?
No, I literally just...
Or do you just randomly have loads of men singing?
I genuinely say, come and just get in touch. And we had loads of people from Australia, weirdly, someone from Boston in America. It's wild, that, though. But yeah, it's really, really fun. I think the weekend crowd is great, and it's just quite fun to be sort of like nearish to Pete.
So you're happy in your new radio home?
I absolutely love it.
Again, the glow up has been spoken about numerous times. Whoa, whack it down, son. Don't whack it down. Don't worry. The glow up has been spoken about numerous times. I mean, today's a prime example, because you are Dermot again, but it's because you've come straight from this morning.
I have
with Louise today.
Yeah.
ITV viewers are really enjoying the new style from you.
Are they?
Yeah, really, really enjoying it. Everyone seems to be really happy with the way you look and the glow up. So much so that people have started commenting on also the staying relevant things about what a state I am.
Oh, we flipped the Uno reverse card.
Sam looking smarter than Pete. Didn't think we'd see the day. Looking good as Pete and Sam swapped outfits for the day, because I was in a tracksuit last week. So as it turns out, what's happened, is I've spent some time now trying to build you up to have this glow up. And it's backfired on me, because now I look like shit, evidently. So basically, I need to glow up, because you've just taken you're the thirst trap of the podcast these days.
You know, I feel like I'm quite ready actually to get out there now as well.
In what sense?
To get out there, like out there.
I'm going to let you tell us what sense, because I think I know. But
I feel like I'm at a stage now where I feel confident enough that I can start approaching females.
Sam's ready to date.
I think I'm getting there, man.
Okay, all right, excellent. So well, that's good. That's good. Is that because you've worked on yourself? You're looking fucking buff ting.
I just feel good, mate. I feel good, and I feel really, yeah. Things are nice. Things are really, really nice at the moment, and I feel like I'm happy. Which is really great.
It's good. You're not just putting on a brave face anymore.
No, there's no more brave faces to put on.
Well, according to the press, there is, because Sam Thompson puts on brave face amidst heartbreak because he breaks new world record on this morning. So still, but what you're saying is not a brave face. This is now just happiness.
It's just a face.
All right, give us your new happy smile. Brave face. Yes. Give us the happy smile, that genuine, sincere. Oh, not me. Just do the camera. Good. And not a brave face. So the brave face is left behind. Now we're just moving on. Happy fucking Sam. The world record thing. Are we actually going to increase that number now, Buster?
No, don't think there's going to be many more on the horizon actually for a while on this morning. So I think we got a bit of leeway.
So how many have you got through this morning?
So this morning I've got 2, and through us we've got 2.
Okay, because I now feel like we're competing with this morning. Yeah. Staying Relevant is now in competition with this morning of who can get Sam more world records.
Yeah.
And the only one that benefits from this is Sam, who may end up having the world record for the most world records.
I went to the village of Bunny last week, 2 days after we did our world record.
You went to the village of Bunny?
Yeah.
Well, isn't it weird, like, you do these Easter things? Because 2 weeks before, I went to the village of Good Easter.
I saw that you in the trolley.
Dressed as a bunny. But you went to the village of Bunny just dressed as yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like you won there.
Had to put bunny ears on 100 people.
Where is Bunny?
It is just outside of Nottingham.
Oh, okay. Lovely.
Yeah. But that whole thing is wild. Like,
big crowd again.
big crowd, man.
So how does this work with This Morning? Are they paid actors?
Mate, they're real. They come down for the day.
So what do they pre-tell people that you're going to be filming there?
Yeah, so they do an ad basically around
ya.
town. They're like, right, we're going to be in Bunny. We're going to be doing a world record.
I always wondered how they do that.
And then, but we also put like an Easter egg hunt and stuff for people. But you know what it's like? Live TV is absolutely terrifying. I get out of the car, my mic pack drops, so that's dragging along the floor behind me. And then I've like, it's, you know, when like things go wrong, they're out of your control. And you're like, oh God, it's just, live TV is scary.
But you're very good at it. And the audience absolutely love you. You broke another world record. It was very happy. Lots of children and older people and families and all sorts of people there. Do we love This Morning?
I adore them. I feel like I'm part of the family now.
I mean, you'd think that might be it for the week, but fuck me, we're still going here. We're getting closer to one of the big questions Staying Relevant has had ever since the podcast started. And it's been on our minds for a long time. I've struggled to sleep since I first heard about you doing DNA Journey, because but I feel like we're getting closer to finding out. Is that right?
We are.
We're getting very close. We haven't got a specific TX yet, but
End of May, I think.
End of May. All right, the wait will be over. We'll be able to find out all about Sam's Jamaican heritage.
There may be some.
Potential Jamaican heritage. It doesn't have to be.
You say potential. I'm a jerk fiend. I am a jerk fiend. Honestly, there's so many barrels that I was like hand deep in, just being like, give me some jerk. They love me over there. I'm not even joking. Ask Marvin. We came out the airport, right? And Bob Marley was playing in the airport. And I was just like, this is a little bit of me. And then I was just singing it as well. Mate, you have no idea. Like, I was having rum punches.
Yeah. End of May, we think, around that time, because like I said, we are all on the edge of our seats, just kind of wondering, you know, is it Sam or is it Marvin with the Jamaican heritage?
Well, you might be shocked.
I think we probably won't be.
Just saying.
But yeah. And also, and this isn't even a Staying Relevant moment, but I feel like, you know, last week we've had lots of messages in about Tracy, your cycling coach. So Tracy. Updates on yours and Tracy's relationship, still blossoming?
Well, me and Tracy are actually going for a bike ride very, very soon to Richmond Park again. So, you know, we're spending more time together.
Okay.
And,
so you're taking it up to the next level?
We have taken it to the next level, yeah. Okay. Although there is now another press article about me dating another different girl. So, you know, we're apparently I've moved on from Tracy now to someone else.
Is this the first time in your life that you have you've been seen as a stud? Do you think? I
still don't think I'm there yet.
Well, in the press you are. Really? I mean, obviously, well, yeah, but I mean, obviously they're not all. You know, none of them are true. But obviously, you are. I mean, you've been active over the over the past months. Is this the first time?
Do you know what?
You're a bit of a ladies' man.
I'm going to say something right now. I went on a date recently. And I was so nervous that I messaged Pete, and Pete, it was the sweetest thing ever. Pete basically sent me a list of what I had to do on the. Do you know what? I'm actually going to get it up. Pete sent me a list. It's my first date that I've had since I've been single. Here we go. So Pete goes, I'm on my way to the date, right? I've called Pete. I'm nervous. And he's then messaged me afterwards going, don't overthink it, mate. Just enjoy it. The press will do what they want anyway, because I was a bit nervous. I was like, oh God, I feel like people are going to... But anyway, don't live by them, just have a good time. I went, thanks, mate. Do I wait for her inside, or is that overthinking it? And he went, yeah, that's overthinking it exactly. Go inside, get yourself a drink and chill. Staying outside like a weirdo on the street. Text her and ask her what she'd like to drink and order hers so it's sat on the table waiting for her. I then replied going, such a good idea. I went, me getting advice, this is great. He then goes, then when she arrives, say hello and all that jazz, and cheers to good times and a good date. He then went, look her in the eye when you cheers, but not like a creep. Tell her she looks stunning. I mean, you know this stuff. It's the basics. And then reply going, no, I don't.
I then get the phone call post-date, and it sounds like you handled it very, very well. Very well. Are you nervous about dating again?
Absolutely terrified. But you know what? There's so many things that Pete gave me in that little snippet of advice. And I want to say something. This is what you guys may not see. This is like the behind the scenes, me just actually getting some advice from Pete and being nervous and stuff. And that's what Pete's so good at. He literally gave me a play-by-play of what to do. She walks in, I gave her a kiss on the cheek, I had a glass of wine waiting for her, I told her she looked lovely, I went, here's to a great date, and she sat down and we were off at the races. No hugs.
But I feel like you know that stuff, surely.
No idea, Pete. I was going to hug her. I was going to wait outside for her. I was going to open her cab door for her.
I mean, no, but that is very, very lovely. But the problem is...
keen.
Well, no, it's not that it's keen. It's that you were there 40 minutes early.
Well, yeah, I wanted to smell out the area.
Bit. Yeah, so but standing outside for 40 minutes is probably like a little bit much. But also she drove herself.
Yeah, she did.
So opening the cab would have been weird if you'd opened the cab and she wasn't in it. But she was just parked. What were you going to park for her?
Mate, I've never been more nervous for like those kind of events.
But dating's fun, though.
It's fun when you know it's like she hasn't like recoiled. You know? Like it's fun when you're like, oh, okay, actually this is going okay. That's when it becomes fun. The first part, when she walks in, because I haven't even told you, I was on the phone to producer Pippa after you had messaged me, being like, I'm nervous. And then the lady in question walked in, and I went, oh my God, she walked in, she looks beautiful. And she heard me say that. And then I hung the phone up.
Fucking hell. I mean, I imagine she quite liked that, but still, listen, the dating game. Sam's in his fucking dating era. That's why he's always dressed so well and he looks so fucking good. What is next on the glow up?
Oh God, I think I'm done, man. I think I've done everything I can do.
Have we reached the peak?
I've done whatever it is that I can do, because I'm aware that I looked like fucking shit.
No,
I am aware of that. I've looked at photos, I've looked at videos, I've been like, my God, you're a piece of shit. And that's, you know, it was a pretty tough time back then. I was having to sort of like go over. I was like, God, you really let yourself go. And now I've got myself to a place where I'm like, I feel like I'm happy and I'm comfortable in my own skin again, if you know what I mean.
That's one of the best things you've said all year.
So I'm at where you can't get past the 6.5. Got to know where you are.
Don't go back to fishing for compliments at this point.
You got to know where you are, and you got to just stay there.
So just to end on the GLARP things, we feel like we're nearly there.
I'm in my carrot era,
but
now in my carrot era.
Do you? Well, I think you're heading towards your mullet era.
I did look at it
because the mullet is mulleting.
Yeah, I know.
But we're still keen on that.
We're still very keen on that.
Still keen.
Yeah. Oh, God. And, by the way, if anyone listening would like to go on a double date, we would love that.
Okay, on a serious note, this is something that has always been a fear of mine.
What?
Just going on a double date with you. We've done it once in 7 years.
And it didn't go great, but we can try again.
How do you think that would go?
I think we meet from me to you, you to me, like that sketch.
What, car keys in a bowl?
Yeah.
No. No.
What's car keys in a bowl?
Just no. Just say no.
Maybe yes. I don't know what it means.
No.
Okay, fine.
No, car keys in a bowl is like swingers where they all just swap partners.
Oh my God.
No.
But I think like you said before, we've got something for everyone. We can mix and match.
No.
Oh God, imagine though, if we both stood up at the same time and you look lovely. And
part of me does want, because I just think it would be fucking brilliant for us to go on a blind double date.
I would love to.
Because can you imagine a blind double date? Neither of us know, and then two ladies walk in, and they have to sit opposite us,
and they have to. But they can't. They have to have picked us already.
No,
because then they're just going to sit on each other's lap and be opposite you.
No, they're not going to pile up.
They're going to pile up, and I'm just going to be sat there looking at no one.
Mate, we've just discussed that I'm currently the shit one of the fucking two now. Are you getting a bit hot here?
No, I'm airing my Stomach out.
Yeah, well, the abs are back. But no, like you're in the glow up and the
Let's
mullet
do it,
and all
Pete.
that
In the
sort of
next
stuff.
2 weeks, we're going to go on a double date deal.
Mate, where are we going to find two people
We'll
to
just
date
DM
us?
a couple of chicks.
Well, it's not a fucking blind
We
date
will
then.
send a voice note from both of us to a couple of girls and be like, hi.
No.
Yo, come on.
No.
Come
what we
on.
need is someone to set us up with two girls.
Okay, deal. One of your friends.
Why have we gone with my friends?
Well, because they probably know more girls. Oh my God, this is going to be so good. What do we wear? What do we wear?
Well, I wouldn't tell you.
Well, because we'll turn up together in the same thing.
No, because I'll tell you what I'm wearing and you'll just wear that.
Yeah, great.
And then we look like they look like they're on a date with the Chuckle Brothers.
Oh my God, we should start chuckling. We should chuckle in front of them. Every time someone says something that they think is funny, I'll go, Pete, that's amazing. Got to beat each other up, man. Got to beat each other up. Got to beat each other up.
I think we're done.
Well, this has been an absolute pleasure. I've had a great time. Me and Pete, two absolute studs coming your way from the sofa near you on Staying Relevant, the podcast.
It gets weirder every week when you do these outros.
But look at us, we're together now. In sync, doing it.
Yeah. Make sure you rate, review, follow the socials at Staying Relevant Podcast. Follow Josh's things. I think we're climbing up slowly on the old YouTube. We're at about 84,000, something like that, 83.5, 85,000. Yeah, we will see you next fucking time.
We love you so, so much. And the journey has only just begun. We're doing more stuff.
God, we are.
We are.
Too much
Coachella.
stuff.
Glasto, baby.
We're not doing Glastonbury. We're not doing Glastonbury.
We are doing Glasto.
Is that you just with piss?
I'm going to throw a bottle of piss over Pete.
It will be the last thing you do.
Thank you for listening. We love you so much. This has been us. This has been a Staying Relevant production.